Ta về bóng lạ nhà xưa, chừng như đã mấy mười mùa thu. Vegetarianism is fairly common in the Netherlands. Now it's Netherlands. A study has shown that the number of vegetarians out of a population of nearly 16.5 million people increased from 560,000 in 2004 to 720,000 in 2006. The number of part-time vegetarians grew rapidly as well. Around 3.5 million Dutch citizens abstain from eating meat a few days a week. Wow, huh? Yeah. A 2014 survey of 1,000 people found that the number of vegetarians has increased to 10%. That is 4% vegans and 6% vegetarians. So in Sweden, that was 4% vegans and 6% vegetarian has increased, yeah? According to the 2012 survey undertaken by Brazilian Institute of Public Opinion and Statistics, 8% of the population, that is 15.2 million people, identified themselves as vegetarian. Wow. Beautiful. So you can add up all this, and then you don't have to ask me how many people vegetarian or vegan anymore, okay? I can't always calculate it in my head. Why, these things, the physical, you can always do research. Always ask me about everything. Spoon feeding you. You have your computer, okay? I don't. I don't know how to use internet. You know. You can find out anything you want. It keeps increasing anyway. This is good. Before, you never see any advertisement of vegetarian food on TV. Now I see a lot. Well, not as much as I want, but compared to before, you know?
There's a lot of articles now in the newspaper, too.
Yeah?
Big one in the New York Times about the Seventh-day Adventists.
New York Times?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we forget that. The seven...
How they live like 15 years longer than...
Yeah, than the normal people, or the Seventh-day Adventists, you know, they vegetarian. And according to that report from New York Times, they live longer. Of course, we also say that, no? Yeah, wonderful. But when the normal newspapers say that, it has more power. The media should use their power to spread vegetarianism, yeah, veganism, to save the world. It's their job. We are the heroes of our time. Okay, in Israel, in the only study conducted on adults by the Israeli Ministry of Health in 2001, 7.2% of the men and 9.8% of the women identify themselves as vegetarian. In a 2004 study on youth, 11% of the boys and 20% of the girls consider themselves as vegetarian. How come always women? More in numbers, more in everything. Here, look in my hall. Huh? 2/3 are women, or even more, right? 3/4 are women. Yeah. What are you guys men doing? Go home and drag other men into your group, be vegetarian. That's a lot in Israel, huh?
It's a big move.
Yeah, big move now, huh? Big movement.
There was somebody on a television show, a reality show called Big Brother, and they were vegan, and the show let them talk about animal rights, and so everybody in the country was watching the show. So it's
Which country? Israel. Okay.
And so everybody heard all these ideas about animal rights, and veganism took off.
Oh, thanks, big brothers. Oh, you are my brothers. Yeah. This good thing.
Just one person on a TV show, but it put all the ideas out there that...
Yeah, and people think about it, And the Jewish people, the Israelis people, they are very clever race of human, they are very clever race. There's nothing they cannot do. So therefore, when you talk to them, they understood immediately. Yeah, it's good, it's good. Okay, 31% of Indians are vegetarians. You know how much is that? 350 plus million people.
Wow.
Bravo, huh? I love India. Go ahead, continue this trend. It's good for the world. China. I love India. I love India. An estimated 4 to 5% of Chinese are vegetarian. 4 to 5% only? I think they just estimated. This is Wikipedia reported all this. I think more, They can't know all the Chinese. There's too many. Billions of them. So how can they say only 4%? Even 5%, how much is it? 1 billion, right? So 5% is how much? Million. Oh, okay. Well, still behind India. India is 350 plus million people vegetarians. Yeah, of course, India, huh? Yeah. Before, they're mostly all vegetarian. Just afterward, different religions influence come in. And then people thought, okay, if the European people are so rich, elegant, and white, and then powerful, eating meat, then they should eat meat to become like that. Indian people, they're too pure. The decline of meat and dairy. U.S. per capita meat consumption. 2000 up to here, yeah? No, 200 is here, okay? And then in 2012, it come down to 180, yeah, I guess, yeah? And then it declined to 160. In 1980 to 2000, this is a period, yeah? It's going from peak to lower down, even in America. It's good. Annual per capita red meat consumption in the U.S. fell 15% to 101 pounds in the past 10 years, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture. It's down by a third since the early 1970s, when per capita consumption was pushing 150 pounds per year. And the downward consumption trend could soon accelerate, with major negative implications for the meat industry. Well, thank you. This is Global Meat News. It's not from Vegetarian News. It's from Global Meat News. A magazine or something, research. Germany, again. Meat consumption in Germany is they just showing that different media report, not just one time. That's why I repeat it again and again. It's the same thing. Meat consumption in Germany is declining steadily. And that's true of last year as well, when statistically every German citizen ate only 59.6 kilos of meat. Only, which is 1.4 kilos less than the year before. This is last year only, yeah. Moreover, a Forza Institute survey came to the conclusion that 42 million part-time vegetarians now live in Germany. This means that the majority of Germans, 52%, consciously avoid eating meat 3 or more days per week. There's another one called Organic Market. This is Earth Policy Institute. Meat consumption is dropping across Europe and now in the U.S. The U.S. Department of Agriculture reports meat eating in the U.S. is on the decline, 3 decades after health concerns first started denting demand for beef. After peaking as 184 pounds per person annually in 2004, Americans now eat an estimate 167 pounds today. Earth Policy Institute. Oh, so cool, huh? Oh, man. Oh, not much. I'm trying to continue. Demand for milk has been a free fall for decades. U.S. milk consumption has dropped 36% since 1970s.
Wow.
Forbes magazine. Cheese. Whilst Britain is still a nation of cheese lovers, with 95% consumers saying they bought cheese over the past 3 months, volume sales continue to fall. According to new research from Mintel, cheese sales are expected to drop by 3.9% to 347 million kilograms in 2014, down from 361 million kilograms in 2013. This is the second year in a row that volume sales will have fallen, after the market peaked at 364 million kilograms in 2012. Mintel report. United Nations. Wow. Big guy. Big organization coming. Plant-based future, that's it. This is from UNEP, yeah? UNEP, from United Nations. A global shift towards a vegan diet is vital to save the world from hunger, fuel poverty, and the worst impacts of climate change. United Nations Environment Program, that's UNEP. Official. Oh my God, so many children starving, and only skeleton like this. What does it take to get protein on your plate? This is World Preservation Foundation. They just compare, Dry feed consumed to produce 1 kilogram of protein. Oh, this we know already, yeah? 1 kilogram of chicken consume 25.4 kilograms of dry feed, yeah? Like soya, wheat stuff. And for beef, it's 69.4 kilograms to get 1 kilogram of beef. My God, we're losing business, yeah? If we do that. 4.8 kilograms of dry feed, whatever it is, to produce 1 kilogram of soybean. Okay, so many. 6.4 square meter of land used to produce 1 kilogram of chicken. 129 square meters to produce 1 kilogram of beef. 3.5 square meter to produce 1 kilogram of soy. They're comparing, yeah? So soy is still the best. Now, CO2 generated in production of 1 kilogram of protein. For 1 kilogram of chicken, they produce 7 kilograms of CO2. 1 kilogram of beef produce 27 kilograms of CO2. 1 kilogram of soy produce only 2 kilograms CO2. In June 2010, the United Nations Environment Program and the European Commission concluded that a substantial reduction of environmental impacts would only be possible with a substantial worldwide change of diet. It's about time. Away from all animal products. It's about time they say something like this and not just saying it, do it, right? Tell people. They have more power than I. They're in a position to spread all this news or to tell people. People will listen more to them, And so they should do something, yeah? I'm only one person. I earn my own little money. I don't have much power. Yeah? Oh, yeah, maybe in spiritual way, but I'm hopeless here. Yeah, maybe I did my best. Maybe the Supreme Master Television also spread some awakening news for people. So they begin to talk more about that now. It's good. Good that the United Nations do that. Global land area is 13.4 billion hectares. The global agricultural area is 5 billion hectares. That's 37%. Agricultural area global pasture is 3.5 billion hectares, 70%. Oh my God. The agriculture pasture took up 70% of the land. Arable land they take up 30%. Food and feed 27%. Material use 2%. Biofuels 1%. So is the feed, the pasture for feeding animals taking up 70% of all the land we have. The usable land. Incredible. 80% of the world's population lives in areas where the fresh water supply is not secure. Wow. 80% of us live in the non-secure water supply area. 80% of the world, this is all red here, is a non-secure area. The red is mean extreme risk of water shortage. Yeah? And the green, dark green is high risk. UN Water Source Convention report. So at the black area, they don't have any data. I guess it's in the North Pole or something, yeah? Nobody live there? Wow. So we have extreme risk, high risk, or, it's not even the non-red area. The green, dark green are also high risk of water shortage. I mean, risking, maybe could be any time. Could be any time no water or contaminated water. And it's not even the light green are no risk. It's low risk only. So the whole world is in the danger of water problem. You see? Red or dark green or low green, same. Except this dark area, they don't know what it is. And no data?
It's all ice.
200,000 liters of water to produce 1 kilo beef. Or this we all know, yeah? 5 hamburger is the water equivalent to a year shower. And we all knew this, yeah? But I read it again. A vegan diet requires 300 gallons of water a day versus a meat diet, which requires 4,000 gallons a day. 2 million tons of sewage and agricultural waste is put into the world's waterways every day. Telling you.